What's up guys? We're back again with some new meta strategies in Clash Royale. It's important to adapt to the meta as Clash Royale brings out new cards and new evolutions. And today we're going to be taking a look at a ton of spicy strategies that have been dominating at the top of the leaderboards. It's time to break through some defenses, hammer down some towers, and assert dominance. Lots of love to everyone that's using credit code SIRTAG to make this channel possible. Yo, Stephanie finished number 65 in the world. She is built different. And she's going to be running Dark Prince, so I'm a little bit scared right now. I'm going to split one pig to tank for the Dark Prince and have 3 going in the other side and have our Little Prince hopefully finish off that DP. Okay, so Stephanie with Sparky and also a top ladder player. Sparky is one of those decks that if you make a mess up, you will lose instantaneously into. So I'm going to try to knock back a Mini P.E.K.K.A or something else that they're going to drop. And I'm going to log on top of the barbell. Maybe we can shred that. Nice. So we can rail delivery directly on the Sparky, forcing out the arrows. That is beautiful. Sparky dies without any counter push or any damage there. 3 elixir against an entire Sparky is a huge positive elixir trade. That's why rail delivery is one of the most clutch cards in Clash, and it's very underrated. It's also incredible against the Little Prince as well. We know Dark Prince is going to be in session for our Stephanie out here. I was going to say sir, and then I remembered that we were playing against a girl. So we're going to go for the Ice Spirit, and then it's going to freeze the tower and the Dark Prince at the same time. And looking really good. This is awesome. Okay, so I guess I want to go in for Little Prince and then showcase why the delivery is broken. Okay, I'm going to go and drop the ability of the Little Prince. Make sure the Dark Prince is going to lock onto the wrong stuff. Then we can go for skeletons on the Goblin Giant. And I should be A-okay on this defense. The Goblin Giant still killed my Little Prince. Little Prince doesn't even die to Fireball, but it dies to Goblin Giant. Huh. Someone make it make sense. Goblin Giant's a really strong card. Even when it's not necessarily locking onto towers, it will still give you good value. That's why I think it's one of the cards that deserve to nerf more so than anything else in Clash. They definitely missed that one. I'm going to go for a cannon here on defense against the Knight. I don't want to dive head first into a Sparky or a Dark Prince right now. So I think I'm just going to be better off Earthquaking on the Sparky to get damage on the tower. And also just feel comfortable not wasting elixir right now. Barbell coming down from our opponent. And we've got the Skeleton's Evolution. So this is going to be really fun. I'm going to split up my Skeleton's Evolution in the back. And then I can go for Rail Delivery directly on the Sparky. I wonder if I can get the Skeleton's Evolution on the tower. That would be massive mayhem for us, and I think that they will survive. It's obvious to me that the Skeletons aren't going to be able to lock on the left-hand side, but maybe they can. Oh, they didn't on the right. That would have been cool. Anyway, we can rail delivery, and then we can finish off the rest of the Goblin Giant, and I think we have a very decisive defense here if we go for a Little Prince, click the ability, and then log. There's a high chance that they go in for small spells on top of Little Prince, but I don't think that it's going to be able to break through since the Guardian is saving our butt. And then we can get Skeletons down here. Little Prince didn't die for a century. And then we can log and go in for the delivery and kill the Little Prince from our opponent. Then we can Ice Spirit again afterward, and then we can follow up with another Little Prince. And as you guys can see, with Evolved Skeletons, even if our opponent's going to have Barbell, arrows, any spell that they want, it's not going to be enough. Stephanie got shredded by the Earthquake, the log, and our abundance of small spells. There was no way that she was ever going to break through us. I hate playing against Goblin Giant Sparky, and this deck dominates it, putting us at 859 in the world. Yo, this guy's got the Little Prince banner, and he's cycling goblins in the back. So he's probably going to have a Little Prince deck, or he's going to have something with fast cycle. So yeah, he's going to have minor, exactly as we expected. If someone goes in for Goblin Split, they're probably going to try to take some value from the goblins. Because Goblin Split doesn't do damage to tower any other way. Like, it's just going to give 0 value if there's 2 goblins on each side. That's why I figured probably Goblin Drill, or it's going to be a minor so we can take full advantage of that split. Anyway, we are going to be playing against someone that's got a Little Prince, and he's cycling it directly into us. We're going to go Goblins on top of the Wall Breakers for a great trade. And then we can pull the Little Prince using our Fisherman. This is an underrated play that a lot of people don't do. If he goes and clicks the ability, we still get to go and pull his Little Prince directly into the Fisherman and the Bowler, and then he loses it. Then we can go for bats with the Goblin Giant, and now we can unleash the Rage. Reason why this worked so successfully is because we go and yoink the Little Prince, which is his best defensive answer to the Goblin Giant there. And now the bats are going to get tanked for by the Fisherman, and the Spear Goblin is going to give us more damage, and we're starting to run away with a huge advantage. This deck, so good at punishing opponents. Even if they're really good at Clash, they're going to get bashed real quick. We can go for Goblins at the river if we want, but I'm just waiting to see if he wants to go in for a mine or something. Generally, I'm going to go Bowler in the back if we're trying to get to double or triple elixir. I had to remember that I did a lot of damage and it was only single elixir, so I had to ease up real quick. Can't start spamming because that's how you lose against minor cycle decks. If you start to overcommit in single, because their cost efficiency with their cards is crazy in single elixir, you need to really be able to afford the lightning to get the damage. I'm no lightning on the Little Prince since I'm up so much. Generally, I wouldn't do this, especially with the bowler coming at him, but I felt comfortable doing it since I was up in a pretty advantageous situation. So he's going to go in for a miner most likely. We'll go for a fisherman on it if he decides to. Okay, he's dropping to the other side. I guess I'm just going to eat the wall breakers. There's not much I can do about that. And start to go in for a Goblin Giant on the left-hand side and build up a big push. So Goblin Giant plus Lightning whenever he has... Oh, he doesn't even have abilities. He's just got Evo Archers. This is going to be really spicy. Oh, it's going to be so fun. Because we can go Bowler in the right-hand side, and then we can Lightning on top of the Archers if we want, or we can just go for a Rage, and that's fine too. Oh, that was really smart of him to go Goblins to go and protect. Yeah, that's generally what people do when they're good at the game. I don't know what I was expecting, but... Oh, let's go! Little Prince ability! Shred it! Nice. Love to see that. He already used his Little Prince ability, so now we can go in for Goblin Giant, and then we can go for bats that he can't hit. There's no way he can kill those. It's so broken. Evo bats are so strong right now. They are healing up against the goblins, and they might even lock onto the tower. Are they going to kill his Little Prince? There's a chance. They like half health it. Those are 2 Evo bats when his tower was targeting them too. That's beautiful. With goblins, I don't think that the wall breakers do much damage, so I don't have to worry about it. Not going to be able to take our tower down too low. We can just lightning and win the game. So I'm just going to go in for a fisherman. I'm going to go in for our Little Prince, and I'm going to rage. Guarantee that we kill the wall breakers. And as long as the wall breakers die, we're completely okay going in for the lightning. Miner doesn't take my tower. Lightning comes down, and we walk with a win, right? 290 HP. You can't stop that, dude. There's no way. GG and well played. Fun match. As you guys saw, we did a ton of damage early. We carried on the victory with the lightning damage at the end, and we're continuing to climb up the leaderboards. Now 1,100 in the world. Hey, Dracula, what's up, dude? So this is really going to suck for you if we can get to double or triple elixir. That's where our deck dominates. We're not going to be psyched with much at the start. We could go for goblins at the river or bats just to initiate a little bit of offense so you start to spam into us, especially if you want to go for a snowball. That is really good for us because now Little Prince is going to be able to pop off on the skeleton dragons. And then I think we could maybe even go for a goblin giant because he doesn't have a snowball. If he decides to go for a balloon in the left-hand side, he's going to have to overspend on top of our bats because he doesn't have snowball to counter it. That's what I was thinking. Also, definitely want to go for a rage. Please don't tornado. Please don't tornado. I think this is fine. Goblin Giant's going to lock on a tower. Nice damage. So whenever we see Mega Minion and Snowball and Barbarians, I'm expecting it to be some scuffed balloon free stack, but there's a chance it's something else. We'll have to wait and see. We know our bowler is going to give us a lot of value here, and he doesn't have Snowball in cycle still, so we can go for bats. Just prioritize this offense right now, keeping our Little Prince in cycle for the potential balloon. Wait, he got back to Snowball. Huh. He has a much faster card cycle than I thought. Fine, though. We can go for goblins. He's eating a bunch of damage. Is he going to Lovehound? Oh, he's got a Lovehound deck with Snowball. Huh. I haven't seen a Lovehound Snowball deck in a minute. If those goblins can lock onto the tombstone, that allows us to go for Goblin Giant other side. Jeez. So now he's going to have to go for Barbarians, and we can go Bowler on that, right? It's going to be good, because then we can go Little Prince other side. Oh, he's just going to sack it. Jeez, that Goblin Giant put in work. We're going to Fisherman on the other side, then we're going to go for Bats directly on the balloon. I don't even have to go for a Rage, because we know we're going to take the tower anyway. Might as well go for a Fisherman and apply aggression and try to take the other tower. If we can just take both towers here, I think it's worthwhile. I'm not going to Rage. Not really worth. I'd rather just take more towers out here. Also, the Goblin Giant is now starting to work on the 3-crown. I'm really confused on how this is working for us. Dracula, what are you doing, dude? We can go for a Goblin Giant in the middle, and then he's going to go Barbarians. It would be kind of stupid for me to do. What if we go Bowler on the right, get him a Lava Hound on the left, and then go and counter the Barbarians with our Bowler? We know he's going to have Barbarians Evolution, though. All right, you know what? Let's go for our Bats on the right-hand side and try to blast through the barbs as fast as we can with our raged-up Bats. I think this is fine. Oh, he snowballed. I forgot. And now he drops his barbs. Not good. Not good. All right, we got to go Little Prince on the Mega Minion first, so we're going to go and sacrifice the Fisherman to accomplish this. And then we got our Bowler knocking away the Barbarians. What if we get 2 Bowlers stacked up? Like, real talk. Multiple Bowlers out here. Is there any way that this can speak to a win for us? I hope so, especially if we like rage it up, right? 2 angry Bowlers on a Tombstone. Who would win? Definitely not the Tombstone. Oh my gosh, those Bowlers are striking down the tower fast. What the heck is happening? Bowler 3-crown, baby. I haven't seen that ever in Clash. But apparently, if you stack up 2 Bowlers and you rage it, there's not much that can stop that, at least from a Lava Hound deck. After striking down 3 towers and 3 crowns, we've climbed up to 3,000 in the world. Hey, yo, we got a game against Rain, but he's spelling Rain in a different type of way. I guess he's telling me to not worry with his clan, so I'm not going to even think about it anymore. I'm just going to go recruits in the back. That's what this deck excels with. No thinking, just spam. He's going to go for an Ice Comb in the back, so whenever I see that, I'm expecting it to be like a Hog Rider deck. Oh, yeah, 2.6 Hog Rider, baby, which might not be good for me because I kind of sort of only have Mini P.E.K.K.A and no building to counter it. Oh, it's not 2.6. And also, I don't think that it would have been that bad for us in retrospect because Mini P.E.K.K.A does full counter the Hog Rider. And I don't think he would have been able to have enough splash damage to damage down the recruits. So since he's probably going to have a balloon deck, yeah, that's what I expected. Because we saw Barb Barrel. 2.6 Hog Rider does not run Barb Barrel. So that's what I thought for sure. Whoa, he's trying to push it closer to the Musketeer. He's trying to get fancy with me right now. I don't love that, man. I don't like that behavior. All right. So he's going to try to kill it. I guess that probably dies. I could have supported it a little bit longer, but I didn't want to. It wasn't like I was going to get that much damage. All right, no Bomb Tower in cycle, though. How does he defend evolved recruits at the river when he's down Elixir with no Bomb Tower? Asking for a friend. We'll see. We'll see. He doesn't have Barb Barrel either, so this might be really tough. I'm going to go Goblins, and I'll possibly Rage. I think that the Goblins on the left, if they lock onto the tower, that could win us the game. I hope so, at least. Yo, he's missing the Barb Barrel. That's so cool. It didn't do as much damage as I hoped for. I mean, these top 200 players, their defense is so solid. But we still got something out of it, and we've identified the deck. He doesn't have Miner in cycle, so that means I can go for a free Elixir Collector, right? Possibly, right? Let's just do it. Let's do it up. He could cycle back to the Miner. He did drop it on defense. He's not going to be able to kill the Little Prince. Oh, he's back to it already? Excuse me, sir. I didn't know that you were one of them. I didn't even know that was a remote possibility. That sucks for me. Huh. He dropped it on defense, and he somehow got back to it again. Gonna snowball. He pushed it closer. Wait. He literally let the Little Prince run away with the snowball. Like the Little Prince was getting targeted by the tower. And then he knocked it back with the snowball. Away from harm's way. And then he propelled the Guardian closer to his tower at the same time. I think that was genuinely the best interaction I could have ever hoped for in the game. We're going to rage up our tower here. The Goblin Giant isn't able to kill the balloon, but maybe the Rage Tower is able to. This is sketchy. It's kind of bad. Oh, I don't know. I don't like this. I have to go Little Prince in the back, and I have to build up a huge push. The only way I win. Wait. Chill, dude. Don't do this to me right now. Don't do this to me. I got to go recruits. And we know that we're going to lose our tower, but maybe I can take a tower here too. I have to take a tower here. 15 seconds. There's no way he's going to be able to distract a Goblin Giant in all this spam. Right? Come on. We got to take the left-hand tower. We got to take the left-hand tower. We're spamming everything that we got. We need the recruits to do enough damage. He's snowballing. No way! Dude, you played that so well. How are you this good at the game? Even after that loss, we're at rank 348 in the world, and we're bound to bounce back. But wow, that balloon player drove me crazy with those plays. I'm just impressed. We got a game against Mr. Yusuf. We're going to be going for our recruits in the back, and we're going to plan a big attack. Getting to that evolution is our first plan right now, and then I can Elixir Collector afterward. He's going to go arrows on our recruits, so it opens up an opportunity for us to go for Elixir Collector in the middle and protect it with Goblins. But I don't have Goblins right now, so I'm going to rage up those recruits, try to finish off those bats, and get some damage on the left-hand side. So we see bats with Sparky, looking like it's going to be some giant bait deck. Most of the time, Goblin Giant doesn't end up pairing with skeletons, bats, whole bunch of cards like that. So yeah, it's the vanilla giant. It's not the Goblin Giant. In this type of situation, it's better for us to go in for Mini P.E.K.K.A and then go Goblin Surround and then possibly defend this with a Little Prince. Can the Little Prince do its stuff? I think so. It should be able to knock away the Mini P.E.K.K.A and stop the Sparky. All right. Oh, that was really bad. Wait, he randomly zapped it too. I'm so confused on what happened there. So I dropped our Little Prince in the perfect placement, but the one bad thing is the Mini P.E.K.K.A got knocked onto our tower, and I was not anticipating that. So since he's likely going to have like bats and skeleton army, we can rage on whichever side we want, or we could just arrows. Yeah, I'm going to rage it up first just because that's going to be a little bit better. Unfortunately, oh my gosh. Fortunately, he drops a minion horde. Oh, he's just dumpstered. My dude is a damsel in distress, and there is nothing to save him. So I can maybe go in for like an Elixir Collector in the back and build up an even bigger push and try to 3-crown him. I mean, we are top 300 in the world right now, so I think we got to start 3-crowning. So I'm going to go in for the Goblin Giant if he decides to go for a Sparky. And yep, that's exactly what we thought. I'm reading you like a book, and now you're going to get the cook. So I'm going to go Mini P.E.K.K.A. I'm going to go Goblin Giant. This is going to be really derpy and funny at the same time. I don't think he's going to be able to pull this as successfully as he wants. He's only going to be able to pull the mini P.E.K.K.A. And then he's going to have to deal with absolutely everything else. We're going to rage this up just so we can kill cards a little bit quicker. And then we're going to let our spam die. We're going to go arrows here. We're going to go recruits afterward. So it's looking like we're not going to 3-crown our opponent, but it should be a win. That game was light work, and we are spamming recruits like crazy. We would have 3-crowned him, but... oh, wait. Can we 3-crown? Please, recruits, don't take the tower on the right. Let me 3-crown. Let me 3-crown. Let me 3-crown. Let me 3-crown, please. No! He took a tower to troll me, so I wasn't able to take all of his crowns. That's a rip. And we're ripping up the ranks to 284 in the world. Like, subscribe for more daily videos, and have an incredible rest of your day.